Hello everyone and welcome back to Rimworld and to the Darkworld series, where unfortunately we're going to be starting off this episode with a little bit of something that had a lot of support in the comments. It's not a great thing, but I agree with the comments. I feel that at some point, despite how fond of Buttercup everyone in the colony is, Erin, Rocket, definitely Redwarp are going to draw the line. Leaf would probably just remain quiet, honestly. It's like, I kind of agree with them, but I'm not going to openly side with them against my wife. I'm afraid that Shizuka is for the nutrient dispenser. However, we will be keeping our new bear. Our new bear, however, needs a new name. And that name shall be, as soon as it pops up, there we go. Now, I thought this was a fantastic name, but me being able to pronounce it, I'm going to make a fool of myself. I will pronounce it like 5 or 6 different ways in this episode. I've gone online. I have looked up how to pronounce it. There are so many conflicting ways, and that is greatly unhelpful, internet. I'll have you know. But there we are. Wojciech. I'm not sure how hard I'm to pronounce the T, if I'm even meant to pronounce the T, because again, there were so many just different ways that people were saying, yeah, this is absolutely the way of pronouncing it. I was like, you scallywags, make up your minds. But there we are. We are going to be keeping you, possibly. Hopefully, I guess is the real word that I want to use there. We also absolutely need to get in here and clear this place out. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Are they woken up? Some of them are waking up. You know what we need? We need another incendiary launcher. That is absolutely something that we require. Now, let's have a quick look at our power. Power situation is good. Excellent. Guns. Now, is the next thing. The mini turret requires 3 components and 100 steel. Let's pop 3 of them down. There we go. Now, I'm going to pause these 2. I want 1 built at a time, to expedite the process of getting them built. And we've easily got enough metals. What we don't have is enough components. Now, as it happens, there are lots of components in there. However, getting in there, it's going to be rough. I would very much like to get in there and grab those components. Super badly is this something I want. Whether we're going to be able to do it, though, that's a little bit of a different question, really. A little bit of a different question. Kind of also like another door there. I had some really good advice on replacing these doors. Now, the idea behind it was that currently granite is one of the best. These are slate, but granite would be the best door. Best stone to make something out of because it's incredibly heavy. Slate is actually relatively light as a stone, but it does still have the benefits of a stone door. That is, it doesn't catch on fire and it's got relatively high hit points compared to other things. But the way that we've been using the doors, we're going to go with a steel door as the main entry point because it's fast to open. The second one can be slow to open. This will be enough to slow down any attacking bugs whilst we run through. It'll be fast to open, also fast to close behind our colonists. Then it'll probably get broken as insects try to break their way through. But by then we'll be through the heavier stone doors, and those will be the ones that will prevent the insects from pushing any deeper in. And that'll be the important part. Now, we need components so badly. So terribly badly. We're going to have to go down here. We're going to have to grab these components. They're the high priority goal for our next excursion. We will, of course, kill some of the insects while we're out there. That's going to be part of our ongoing attempt to thin the herd, and we've got to keep thinning them. If we can get in there, grab a couple of lumps of insect jelly, that would be amazing as well. We've got a bit of meat right now. It's not going to be too much of a problem. But we're going to go ahead and pass some time, let some jobs be done before we get ready for the next attack. Because if I keep my colonists constantly fighting, it means that a lot of things in the colony don't get done the way they should. And that includes getting in our food supplies, which, as you can imagine, extremely important. So Leaf is currently working on that trinket. Well, you're not really allowed out, Cariad, I'm afraid. It is too dangerous, and I don't want to lose you. So you're going to have to continue to wander around inside for the time being. Actually, should I pop you in the animal pen? Sure, you're not actually helping with hauling things, so that's fine for now. If we can get this up and running, it's turned off currently, so it's not going to automatically engage and start attacking everyone, which is, thankful, because that will cause the insects to get rather annoyed with us, and that's not where we want this to go. But I will bring you back in a little bit when we're ready to actually launch an attack against the insects. We'll probably start that by hitting some of the homeless insects over here, thin out this little area. That will summon the whole swarm. They'll get most of the way there before we'll just duck inside and out of the way. We'll also probably try and go for some of these ship chunks as well. So lots of plans. Also, maybe, grabbing some extra food from outside. That wouldn't go amiss. But I will bring you back when we're ready to begin the next operation. Oh dear. A roof collapse because it was too far from support. Things that were crushed: a mega spider, some components, another mega scarab, a spelopede, insect jelly, and an entire hive. Oh no. Oh, so many components were lost there. But this was going to happen. That is very, very dangerous. We need to draw them out. Let's get out here as quickly as we possibly can. I need Blood Sparrow to be up here right now. We need to give them a route to us because they're going to be very unhappy. So let's get someone out there. This possibly may be a good time to attack, though, as they've just closed off a large chunk. Now, this is generally quite hard to mine, or at least they don't seem to mine it very often. They actually don't seem to be going for an attack. I really was expecting them to go straight for us, but if they don't intend to, I'm not too worried about it. Right, okay, well, what we can do then is have a couple of people get out here, start picking at things. Let's get Erin down there as well. Now, if the Mega Scarab does not go for an attack, I think it will, though. Yes, it is. Okay, let's just go for an attack then. Leaf, draw back. Draw right back. Same with you. Go there. Erin, into position, please. Now, let's see how badly it's been wounded. Quite badly, actually. Leaf, you're going to be sticking with your sister and Blood Sparrow here. Right, okay. Erin, hop on over. And this Mega Spider has taken a lot of damage. Oh, well done. Very well done. Now, I need you both to step forward. Now, we're probably summoning most of the Hive out right now, which is great for us. And Rocket, no, please. Thank you. Rocket is currently working on another incendiary launcher, which is going to be extremely useful. At this point, sure, let's flip the switch. We've got one gun turret ready. I would like you to grab the incendiary launcher, if you would, please. Buttercup, if you could grab the Molotovs. And Rocket, if you could take care of flicking that switch, then that would be grand. And let's see how this goes. Keep it up. If you could ideally... There we go. A couple more shots. Well done. You've really slowed it down. It's trying to cross the corpse as well. Well done. Right, that's one that's gone. Now, are there any others down there that are on their way? No. They're quite far away. We have some time. Alright, what do I want to take? Leaf? Oh, really? Just give a moment. Can you not take this fellow, please? Oh, it's because you're drafted. My bad. I always make that mistake. Go ahead. Haul the spelopede. You guys, move on down. Let's take this out quickly so that it isn't around to cause trouble for us. Just finish it off with melee. That's fine. There's nothing else even close. Now, hopefully, Rocket can activate this just as they're passing by. That's good. That's fine. We can draw that in a bit later. Let's have you two head on down. How are your moods? Your moods are generally quite good. Right. Gun turret is armed, or will be in a moment. There we are. Let's get a couple of shots here and there, please. Oh. Has it decided not to attack? They're heading back. Why? Why are they heading back right now? That is an interesting response. Go ahead and grab that for me, please. Are they not coming out here? Head on down. Maybe take a few shots here or there. What I want is for them to engage. They're heading back inside. Is the turret not... There we go. The turret did grab their attention. Good, good, good. Pull back then. Buttercup, you're not wanted over there. No, no. Leaf is good. Buttercup, I would now like you down here. Rocket, much the same. Let's get you over there. I would also like Red Warp over there. Now the problem here is, are we really up to taking on a hive? Most of the hives have emptied out of this place. We could go for it. It is definitely an option. Now the gun turret is not going to engage everyone. They have to get pretty close to cause that engagement to occur. Let's just have you two draw back for now. Okay, they're starting to wander. I do want them out there because if they manage to swing past, then that's going to be perfect for us. Leaf, I want you over there. Let's go. The whole group is going to be moving through here. Right, everyone, go. Go, go, go. Now, if we can, I will grab some of this insect jelly. The big ask is whether we're going to have an opportunity to or not. Right. Sure. Don't fire yet. Oh dear. No. Want these two as ours. Rocket. Grab them right now. Prioritize hauling. Hold these doors open, please. All of them if you can. Go. Right. You hang back. Okay. No, they're not going for rocket. This is fantastic. The Guardians are basically asleep. If I can just grab some of this stuff, I'm 100% okay with that. Okay, Rocket. I'm going to let Rocket pull it down. How much are you currently carrying? Can we see? Show list, inventory. It doesn't actually mention. That's a bit of a shame. Okay, that's fine. Okay, what did we just attack? I think it was a Mega Scarab. That's fine. Right, Rocket, that's as far as you need to go. Now I want you in there grabbing this. Go, go, go. That's a pretty sound haul there. Oh, there's so much that we could grab. These especially are going to be useful. Leaf, I need you on your way. Okay, grab the components if you can. We already lost a bunch of them, and that is super sad. Any moving around there? Okay, we've got time. Grab all of them, Leaf. Go for these ones at the back. Go. We're not going to attack the hive here. We're going to try instead to gather some very, very needed components. That's right. Rocket, that's fine. Now I want these ones collected. Go ahead. Just go and grab them. Did I tell you to consume? No. I don't think so. Right, grab all you can. Grab it all. There we go. And out you go. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you to drop it. How much have we dropped on the floor? 62? 50. You can't carry all of that, so it's fine. Grab what you can. You'll grab it. Oh, you want to grab part of the stack. You know what? Maybe we will leave them this time. Get in there. Grab the insect jelly. We've done a good little raid there, frankly. We could have done a little bit more damage, but there was no need. There was no need. All right. I would like you to move back. And you two have done amazingly over here. And it looks like most of the insects have basically left us alone. That is a dead mega spider, so sure. All right. Could you both prioritize mining this for me while you're here? Go for it. All right, that was a successful little raid. And this is why I like insects. It's a dangerous life, don't get me wrong, but it's a pretty cool one as well. Feels pretty amazing. No, go. Sorry, my bad. It feels pretty amazing going through it and stealing all of this stuff as we go. Right, pull all the doors closed behind you. They should be closing now. There we go. And you're good. Thank you. Minor brick risk. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me too much. We've been out here for a long while. Okay, well that was about as good of an engagement as we could have hoped for. Let's shut down the power. Don't need it. We can definitely build this next gun though. Alright, most of the hives are back. We will be seeing a couple of hives reproducing, and that's fine. If we can just get in there every now and... Oh, dear me. That was a bit silly of me, wasn't it? Can we do that? Need granite blocks. Okay. Well, that's now a forbidden door. There we go. That could have gone really bad. Like, wow. Alright. Let's haul that granite chunk as well, please. Have we got any granite chunks in here? Yeah, we got a couple that we can haul back. Alright. There we go. I really should have let you guys get back inside, shouldn't I? There's Blood Sparrow. Blood Sparrow, can you break this down for me? We've got some dead insects around the place, but if we can just get this stuff out, then that's going to be amazing. If you could finish off that work, major break risk. How close are you to done? You're pretty close. Take all of the components back, please. And as you go, we will lock the door behind you. Rocket is on his way out. No. No, you're not, actually, Rocket. Could you pull that back for me? There we are. And once you're inside, there we are. And locking the doors behind us. There we go. That was a really successful raid, I feel. We're starting to get the hang of dealing with this. We've got lots of insect jelly down there now. We've also got some more insects as well. We've already run out most of the meat, unfortunately. But we've got plenty of food. Plenty of actual food from our geotherm. I think it's going to be very important to hook up this one. Now, the thing with hooking this one up is it's not just going to be a mirror of this. We're not just going to have farms around it. At that point, we'll have enough heat generation in this area to set up a large farm. Once we get there, we'll probably be self-sufficient completely in terms of food, and that's going to be a very, very good place to be. Now, how many components? We've easily got enough to finish the construction of the third turret. So let's go ahead and get that made. A major break risk right now. Hopefully Blood Sparrow feels a little bit better. We've got a new incendiary launcher. That's also extremely good. There we go. So let's have a look at you. What's the problem? Reaction deprived. You'll get time. I do apologize for keeping you out and working for quite as long as I did. That was a bit of a shame that we had to do that, but it was important, I feel. Now, one of the next things I would like to do down here is build a workbench. I would like to build two, but I'm going to pause one for now. Just want one to be made. That's going to take an awful lot of metal that we do not yet have. So it's going to be a little bit of time for us to gather this. Now, we attacked a little bit earlier than expected, simply because it happened to be that they triggered an attack, and I was expecting a lot more of a response from it. But there's so many resources out there that we could end up missing out on. Now, at the moment, it isn't so bad. We'll have to see. Ooh, group of tribes people from the Black Quarry Treaty have arrived. They're not a raider tribe. They are, however, a savage tribe. They tend towards hostility. Let's have a look. All right. It's a decent group. A decent group. Okay. I would like to encourage them to come and join us. So let's open that door. We're going to need someone brave. Someone very brave to go stand out there. And that, in this case, is going to be Leaf. Leaf, could you go and stand out there for me? Oh, you're reasonably close. Let's go ahead and hold this door open. Leaf can go and stand in it. There we go. And we'll close the doors behind Leaf. We'll let them approach for now. There we go. We should get that other turret up and running. No, you're not allowed through. Sorry, Buttercup. I know you want to go and be with Leaf, but you're just going to have to wait. There they go. They're on their way. What are they engaging? Who are they engaging? They attacking the mega spiders? It looks like they are. How glorious. Buttercup will finish this turret and we can then engage it. But honestly, I want them to attack the insect. This will be an opportunity for us. If Leaf can remain there, generally out of the way, out of sight, out of mind, that would be fantastic. Wow, you are terrible. Terrible at this job. Did you... How did they die? Oh, it's one of my traps. Ha! Ah, fantastic. I'd forgotten that was even there. Glorious. Now this is where the insects are really going to start earning their keep. You know what? It's fine. You're basically paying rent. We will live in harmony. We will domesticate the insects insofar as insects can ever be domesticated. We're definitely going to be using them as a part of our active defense, though. Now, they're going to keep poking these insects for a while. The moment they hit one of them, the whole hive is going to move. Now, I hope they do that. I hope they manage to arouse the wrath of the whole hive. And then I can draw Leaf back. Because right now, the hive would go straight for Leaf. Okay, they haven't become enraged. It's good. It's very good. It means the fight is actually going to be right in there. There could be a lot of casualties here. Now, I'm not sure where they're headed. Oh, they're trying to deal with a spellipede. Well, you know what? You're killing the hiveless, so that's actually really good because they never return. They're much more difficult to control. They've lost their purpose. I guess you could say. Right, there we go. Has anything prompted the attack yet? No, they've still not aggressed. I am kind of scared about this, honestly. I need to keep Leaf there, because Leaf needs to be a draw for them to continue trying to attack the main body of the hive. You know what? I'm going to forbid that door and allow this one so Leaf can retreat quickly. That's right. Get yourselves in there, please. There we go. When are they going to go Manhunter, I wonder? There we go. Right, Leaf, bail. All we needed. We just needed to wait long enough for that to activate. Right, get yourself all the way through, please. And as soon as that closes, lock it. There we go. The insect's wrath has been aroused. Many deaths. Now, hopefully some of the insects do get badly wounded. It's unlikely. But I can only imagine the terrible tales that will be passed back to the tribes of the insect working in harmony with the mechanists. Not only can we command ancient technology, but we can harness the wrath of nature itself. This is fantastic. You were doomed, frankly. Now, they are going to stay manhunted because this raid isn't over, and they thirst for blood, which means the hives will be exposed. Now, we've got a lot of bugs, a lot of insects living over there, and I'm fine with that for now. Getting in, wiping out a little bit more in this area would be very useful for me. No, they've given up a little bit, but the raid is going to continue to approach. Now, the problem here is where is the raid going to go, because they no longer have a direct route to me. Let's speed things up and watch how this plays out. You know what? I'm really tempted to turn on the main weapon systems, just in case things... Oh, there we go. And once again, the hive has been fully aroused. They will almost certainly go down to this. They're not going to be able to escape from this, I don't think. The insects will follow them. This is where we want the turrets turned on. If someone cares to go and do that, Rocket, please. Just in case. No? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Leaf, sorry about that, mate. You head on back. Okay. Oh, no, there we go. Something's happening. We managed to poke the bear once again. Figuratively speaking, Trinket. So the insects are going to continue to chase down the fleeing raiders. This is just absolutely amazing. I would like to get out and get some some animals here and there, but I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. Most of the hive has gone to sleep outside, though. This is another opportunity. If we can just fill our larder with insect jelly. Rocket, you're going to be doing this one on your own, mate. I'm sorry. Alright, hold open. Don't hold that one open. Hold this one open aloud. I really, really would like it if you could make me some more granite blocks, but that's going to be something that comes in time. Alright, not bad. Not bad. There is one insect there. Ooh, what's happening? Oh dear. Shut down the weapon systems. That is not what I meant to do. Okay, Rocket, sorry, but could you go back and do that? We don't want to continue to draw their attention, because they will try to break through this wall, because they don't have a direct route to us. Erin, shut it down. I mean, that's why it's there, but let's just let them rage a little bit. That was unfortunate, but, you know, it happened. Got to keep better eye on the weapon systems at times like this. But they should grow calm in a little bit. There we go. They've all gone back to sleep. Okay, that's what we needed. Now, once again, they're still all out of the base. So, go ahead. Let's go. Shut that down. I want that held open, please. Go ahead. Now, what we can do to expedite this is make a zone. We're going to have a couple of little stockpile zones. On a little zone here. This is for pretty much everything. Allow all. Now, this is the only stockpile zone that Rocket can reach, which is fine for my needs right now. What do we want to take in the most? We've got components over there, quite a few actually. But realistically, it's the insect jelly that I'm the most interested in. Let's activate all of this. Right, Rocket. Grab the insect jelly furthest away. Whilst everything is asleep, go for it. Let's just grab what we can. There we go. Pull that back. Grab more insect jelly. as much as you can, please. There we are. Very nice. Oh, no. That's not very nice to hear. Okay. Go ahead. Is there any more? No, they're awake there, so we're going to be heading back inside at this point. So with that done, now the next stage is we could easily have a second zone over here, pretty much exactly the same requirements, but a higher priority. Now, this isn't going to be as helpful just yet, but later on it will be when we've got more doors, so that I can bring them inside and then use this little area to be a little bit safer. Continue bringing that down for me, please. And this is the way that we'll do these raids. We'll just have a couple of little stockpiles so we can gather the resources together, then move on. All right, shut that door down. And now with that done, Rocket, if you could go ahead and haul this in. No, okay. There we go, you're already hauling it. That's fine. In fact, the others could come and help, but all I want is for Rocket to... can I get you to haul? Ah, right. Because this is a preferred location, I set that back down to normal. Now you can haul it. You've got to be careful about the priority system. It can cause a few complications here and there. There we are. And then finally, the last one as well, please. There we go. And then we'll be closing this door behind you. Right. Oh, that was actually meant to close behind you. So I'm going to have you... No. Can I... No, I cannot. But I'm going to have to let you walk through it first. There we go. A few finicky little bits, but that's fine. That one shouldn't be held open. And you should hold this for me. There we go. All sorted in the end. Took a few moments, but there we go. Excellent work, everyone. And Erin, if you could hold that for me. That is actually a high priority right now. We've got plenty of insect jelly, and people love their insect jelly. There are a couple of people outside that are going to unfortunately die. We're not going to go out and try and get them in. That is just not happening. We've got most of the insects are sleeping right outside our door. But, you know, that's why they're paying rent. We've got enough insect jelly right now and enough just general food that we're probably in a fairly solid position for quite some time. And I'm going to be honest, things are going well. As much as everyone was so worried about the insects getting to this kind of level, it seems that natural kind of capacity for insect hives, active insect hives, is what makes this a lot more sustainable than I first imagined. And with a little bit more work on walls, I think we can make this into a pretty good little hauling area. And just keep the insects here as part of our active defense. They're very, very good at what they do. Oh dear, Blood Sparrow has developed a psychite addiction. She now has a need for psychite visible on her needs tab. She will automatically consume the drug to fulfill her need. If she can't get any psychite, she will go into withdrawal. I imagine that was due to the psychite tea. Alright, well, let's have a quick look at... Some people just aren't strong enough of will to handle the power of tea. It's an unfortunate reality that we have to just deal with. Alright, well, let's have a look at your needs tab then, Blood Sparrow. Is that the environment? Buttercup told lies? Poor Blood Sparrow. No wonder Buttercup told such lies that it drove Blood Sparrow to consuming extensive, extensive is the wrong word, frankly dangerous levels of tea. And there is always a danger to tea. It's a danger with anything that is just too damn delicious. And unfortunately, she's now developed... You drove Blood Sparrow to an addiction, Buttercup. What on earth did you say? What on earth did you say? My goodness. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. I may have to... We're going to watch it for now. We're going to watch it for now. We're probably going to have to set up some sort of detox program for Blood Sparrow, I imagine. But for the time being, everything seems to be going relatively well. We've got a marble sculpture, but chicken. Oasis. This work bears the portrayal of Eric Redwarp Anderson, mindlessly removing his clothes with cracked, dry lips. Two twisted Ibis corpses surround the area. 7 grasshoppers appear near the edge of the image. The work exudes an erotic style. This illustration tells the story of Redwarp's body becoming toxic by Buttercup. That's just awkward, Buttercup. It's effectively your brother-in-law. Wow. Look. What, you know what? Whatever happens in the Wailing Wood stays in the Wailing Woods. Wow. How does Leaf feel about this? My lord. Where do I even put this piece of art? I mean, it's normal. It's actually quite beautiful. See, usually when art pertains to someone, I put it in their room. I can't imagine that's going to make Red Warp and Erin's relationship any easier. Or Erin's relationship with Buttercup any easier. Or Leaf's relationship with... You know what? This is going to make no one's relationship any better. I'm going to give it to Rocket. Rocket, there you go. Oh, my lord. Don't ask Rocket. Rocket's going to probably feel it as punishment. It possibly is. I don't know what for, but there we go. As you can see, I'm slowly improving this room. I think it's important. Currently, it's somewhat impressive, and that's actually good because we've got a load of people spending a fair bit of time in that room. So making this a pleasant room to be in is probably going to be a really, really big help. That poor Red Warp. Maybe you really wanted that piece of art. But Red Warp is currently researching. We're presently working towards flak armor. Now, we are going to need a new room soon. A new crafting room. And honestly, part of me would like to very much try and sort out this area. Maybe get a proper common room going. Yeah, you know what? We've got time. How much bricks? We've got plenty of marble bricks, in fact. Let's work on something nice. So let's start fleshing out some sort of proper room over here. Now this is quite a nice sized room. Maybe we could even bring this out. Have a little area over there leading up. I think that would be quite nice. I mean, it is a large room, so we've got to be aware of the distance. Usually, a wall can support a roof up to 6 tiles away from itself. So as long as every part of this roof is within 6 tiles. Let's have a quick look. So from here, oh, that's easily going to work. From here, easily going to work. What about from up and down? Yeah, this entire room should be supported. So let's go ahead and start hollowing out parts. We'll leave that as is for now. But down here, actually maybe not. Maybe we will dig out as much room as we can in this little area. Yeah, let's do it like that. Now, of course, it's going to cause some issues with our current setup as is, but that should be fine on the whole. Let's go ahead and pop that there. We'll have a door somewhere around here as well, leading out in that direction. Maybe another door over here, actually. But it's going to take us some time to get all of this done. And while we're doing that, let's just go ahead and expand this zone out. It's super messy, I know. And eventually we will get something better for it. But for now, let's just work on this. Now, we are unfortunately going to have to deal with the insects again because their population is starting to increase. And that is worrisome. Mostly just for the amount of sheer excavation that they're doing. Maybe we can... Oh, thank goodness. The psychic drone is ending. But maybe we can work on that soon. We've got a fair bit of work to do around our Buttercup approached Trinket while whispering to herself about backgammon. Buttercup came near Trinket while talking to herself about core worlds. Okay. Demonstrated a skill to Trinket. Ooh, okay. Tameness. 4 to 5. We're not actually training Trinket in anything. Let's actually start. Jack and Trinket. Let's get you both trained in obedience. That'll be the next step in your training at the very least. But making this out of marble will hopefully improve the moods of our colonists in some large way. And you know what? Given that we're now starting to work on purely cosmetic projects, well, I mean, they're not purely cosmetic. They are going to help a great deal with the overall mood of the colony. Let's go ahead and at least get these rooms smoothed out. Let's make them as nice as we can whilst we can. Our colonists have plenty of time to wander around. We could even reinstall this battery down there if we wanted them both in the same room. Maybe that is definitely something we could do. Right now, things seem to be going relatively well for us, though. Let's go ahead now. At this point, we can happily remove those walls and, in fact, remove this one. I'm not going to remove that one yet. Let's err on the side of caution, shall we? But there we go. That one definitely can be removed. So it's... ooh, what have I told to be removed? Okay, that's fine. I'm removing the steel wall, not the conduit underneath. There we go. Perfect. Okay, things are not going so bad. But we do definitely need to get outside and just poke the bear, unfortunately. I'm sorry for the turn of phrase. trinket. But we need to get them... We need to get the insect a little bit riled up. Now, where's the nearest insect that we can poke? Have they all died? Oh. Oh, well, that's interesting. That's very interesting, actually. If that's the case, maybe we don't need to poke them just yet. Maybe, for the first time in a long while, we can go ahead and allow people to get out there. This is the thing. Do I want to send Buttercup and Leaf out there? Probably not. Rocket, Erin, could you go and haul them? Unfortunately, there are already some corpses which are starting to decay. And there's not... No, Leaf, don't. Leaf possibly didn't notice anything. I can only imagine that Erin was trying to shield him from that. Go ahead, Leaf, you just do your bit in there. We're going to have Rocket and Erin haul all of the slain members of the Splinter Colony. If you like, Inspired Red Warp has been... Oh, trade bonus. I mean, it's not really useful for Red Warp, but sure. But Erin and Rocket are going to take some time, get as many of the corpses in as they can. At least enough room for them to do some work outside. We want to give them a proper burial, a tomb, if we can. We might not recognize them, though perhaps Erin and Rocket at this point are seeing some faces or maybe some familiar marks. Lots of questions yet to be answered. We've uncovered a new area. No, actually, the insects have. Well, that's fine. You carry on doing your work over there, lad. Right. Anyone else we want to haul in? Yeah. Let's haul them in. Let's get our tactician in. Don't sleep with the corpses. Oh, that's so tragic. That is so gut-wrenchingly tragic. Imagine Erin. Rocket had left the room. And Erin just... She's been all go. Ever since they landed, she's been all go. Required to be strong for the others. And just had a moment to let her feelings overcome and just broke down until she wept herself to sleep amongst the corpses of her, perhaps, allies. That is actually incredibly gut-wrenchingly tragic. Let's get the last corpse in, Rocket, then I'm going to seal that door for now. There we go. Thank you very much for that. There we are. Let's just close that door for the time being. Okay, everyone else, you're allowed out now. Let's get some work done, please, if you can. We've got a lot of things to do. Oh my lord, so much to do. We've got so many things that need to be hauled, so many things that need to be mined, so many things that need to be repaired. Let's get all of them done while we can, whilst we have this moment of respite from the attack. It is currently the 12th of August. It is 2 a.m. and we're finally getting outdoors to get some work done. It's been a while. Oh no! Blood Sparrow is currently overdosing. We've had so many things go wrong at the same time. Oh, how terrible. I opened up outside, but Blood Sparrow realized there were some drugs outside. Oh no. Someone on Smoke Leaf, high on Flake, drug overdose major. We need someone out there right now. Rescue Blood Sparrow. Rocket, go and grab the LMG as well, please. Bring it in. There we go. Actually, who's closest? Yeah, Leaf is closest. Good, good, good. Erin, you're going to need to finish that fight. There we are. What are you doing right now? No. Prioritize hunting that elk for me. Finish them off. Take them inside. Leaf, are you on your way? Well, as you can see, I've done some small repairs. It is only the 21st hour. We are hunting a bunch of elk. We need to get Blood Sparrow in. Okay, we may have to deal with Blood Sparrow's addiction. That cannot be allowed. Right, Erin, treat Blood Sparrow. Is Blood Sparrow alright? Are they recovered? Oh dear. We're going to have to... what can we do? The problem is that we... Having these materials on hand are good for the other colonists, but... Perhaps we might need to arrest Blood Sparrow. For their own good. This is awkward. When the strongest drug that we had available to us was tea, it wasn't so much of a problem. But now that we've got some rather hard drugs floating around from various raid attempts, that is becoming more and more of an issue. Okay, well, you rest up for now. I might even... We could just confine Blood Sparrow to their room. That is definitely a possibility. It's not exactly the one I want to go for. As you can see over here, we also had an electrical fault. It has left a bit of damage, but nothing we can't handle. We do need to effect some repairs, though, soon. We've also got the second of our work benches in here, so any work in this particular crafting room is going to be significantly faster than usual. Overall, other than Blood Sparrow's brush with the rather dangerous consequences of their addiction, things have generally been okay. So I'm going to go ahead and let some more time pass as Rocket and everyone else hauls more items in, and we'll see where things go. Hopefully, we're going to be able to continue expanding out our food supplies. As you can see, I've already added quite a few things to be hunted. We probably do want people to restock this room, frankly. That's getting a little bit of a problem, but there's so much work for everyone to do that they're kind of overwhelmed by all of the new possibilities. And that includes a bunch of mining as well, which is actually kind of good to see. Cows have joined. A group of cows, abandoned or lost, have wandered into the area. They seem accustomed to human contact and are joining the colony. How many? 2 cows. This is amazing. No, actually, we've got a breeding pair. Now, cows. They're not actually a common animal you will typically find in Rimworld. Now, as with everything else, I'm going to leave this to the comments. Let me know. However, that being said, cows are particularly good milk producers. Obviously, having a bull, not. But the cow will produce a large amount of milk. It will also produce decent... they will also breed relatively fast. And there will be the possibility of extra meat as a result of that. You've got to accept the grim realities of this. Many of the offspring from dromedaries shall be slaughtered for extra food. That's just the way that one's going to go down. Oh, thank goodness you didn't get surrounded by everyone. No. Please finish it off. You can easily do that here. Okay, finish them. That's right. End it. All bloodied. There we go. Never cross an Erin. You can hold that out back, please. Also, Trinket and Wojciech, we're coming along to help. Well done, you two. But, yes, cows... There's definitely a place for cows in this colony. The milk produced by a cow is extreme. It would be a very, very good resource. Having the bull, less useful in that sense, but the calves would be. And even if we didn't slaughter them, we could sell them. They're good hauling animals. They're reasonably good, I think, on long trips. I'm not exactly sure if cows are as good as many other animals in terms of hauling. Oh, no. No. That is not the way you're going, Rocket. That is not a thing that you're about to do, I think. I think instead you're going to hold this. Please and thank you. I'm having to keep a fairly close watch while they're out and about playing outside, that they don't do anything stupid like try to walk into the insect hive. Because they are trying to, as much as they can, get themselves killed. I wish they wouldn't, but it is what it is, I'm afraid. But as you can see, generally the colony is doing fairly well. We've got a decent amount of meat now. If we can continue to bring in more and more elk, then that would be amazing to have a nice big stockpile of meat there. Whether we manage to do that before we have to clean out the insect, I don't know. We need to do another cull. So when you return, it's probably going to be to us prepping for the final assault on the insects for this episode. Okay, we have a bit of a situation unfolding. Unfortunately, whilst it hasn't actually been long since we were last looking in on the colony, the hives have activated now. As you can see, there are lots of exclamation marks floating above the mega scarabs, and that is because the temperature has dropped low enough that the mega scarabs are no longer safe from it. And that is it, or at least it seems to be what's arousing the wrath of the hive. Now, I've already gone ahead and I've pulled our animals back. I have also told our colonists to retreat as well indoors. So hopefully we can get everyone back inside and safe before the hive gets too close, because that's just going to keep triggering for now. Right, okay. Erin is inside. Let's just lock the door. We're going to have to ride this out. Unfortunately, it is a pain, if I'm perfectly honest, because it means that we can't really launch an attack safely. And yet, launching an attack is something I would really, really like to do. Okay, let's have a few look at, let's have a look rather at our options. You're unrestricted now, because I want to be able to send you outside should I need to. And as you can see, we've actually managed to pull this room in a little bit, and perhaps I can use some of this time to just expand out our storage area and then shrink it on this side. There we go. We are, of course, going to be moving things around quite a lot. In fact, yeah, you know what? We've got a massive bug infestation. It's fine. We're just going to take our time and just move our chairs around. You know, as you do. As you do. That's not what I wanted. In regards to the infestation, the best thing that I can think to do here is to stay safe. Blood Sparrows, I dislike that, honestly. Blood Sparrow, if you pass out right now, that'll be the worst possible time for it to happen. Right, what are they doing? Yeah, they're just generally attacking all the walls that we spent so much time trying to repair. Now is not the time to launch an attack against them. This is going to continue to be bad for a while. Thankfully, Rocket is going to try and do repairs where they can. Okay, no. Rocket, I need you up there right now. Repair this door as a high priority, please. And then immediately start repairing this. Alright, there we go. Let's get that fixed. Then you can get back inside. There you go. Nice and sorted. Now, what's happening over here? The Hive is still flicking back and forth. Oh, a dead bear. It looks like the bear fancied its chances and came off worse. Alright. Looks like they've calmed for the time being. Perhaps enough of the damage was done? No, they're active again. This is going to be a constant problem, isn't it? Yes it is. Rocket, could you go and repair this for me? You're one of the best repairers that we have, so I'd rather you work on it. That steel door is just going to constantly be getting wrecked by their anger. And there's not much we can do about it. We're just going to have to make it through this. Oh, wait, no, it's warmed up enough. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so the insects they're a little bit angry. And perhaps now is not the best time for us to launch an all-out attack. So instead, I'm thinking I would rather this like the attacks attached to something over here. But for the time being, I think we'll build a copy of this. Like perhaps sure, we'll pop one there, and there. We want the room to generally be fairly well lit. One over there as well. We'll eventually have one on this one. In fact, we can pop one in there. But generally speaking, I feel that attacking the Hive right now, with them about to go into hypothermic slowdown and then start taking damage, likely not a good call. The temperature is rising a little bit on the outside, which is very, very good for us. It means that we're not going to have to deal with the worst of their attacks. Oh, an ambrosia sprout. Oh, that's actually quite nice, but it's not something we're going to be able to deal with. They're just going to die. They're not going to actually sprout and produce, unfortunately. Still, the insects are my main concern. We need to thin the numbers. Like, we desperately need to thin those numbers down. They've already broken that door. I'm not too surprised. As good of an idea as that door is, it is always going to be a constant weakness for our defenses. Right, let's seal this room off. And then at least be a room. Let's go ahead and get this reinstalled down here where it can do the most good. There we are. That'll do nicely. Yes, actually, I think that works very nicely. Even with the pillar there. We'll get some extra art into this room and generally make people happy with that. Can we connect to anything? There we go. Perfect. There we are. Right, so we are slowly segmenting this area into rooms. We've made some progress. We've got a lot of meat. Food is not going to be a problem for quite some time. We have also decided on keeping a bear. We have got 2 new cows. It seems that every episode we have some moral dilemma on whether we are going to keep some new animal friends, or whether they're destined for the nutrient paste dispenser. But the insects seem to be quiet for the time being, though the temperature is dropping enough that it's going to cause issues again. I can already see 1 or 2 of them down. That is going to be a problem. But for the moment, I think we have a reasonable setup. I could send someone out there just to poke them, but I don't think that's wise. I think ultimately the best thing for us to do at the moment is just harvest what we can when we can. Rocket, Erin, could you go out there and grab these animals? Leaf, if you could go and grab the steel over there as well, that would be quite useful for me. Buttercup, where are you off to? Why? What on earth? Oh, no. No, Buttercup, you're not taking care of that. In fact, I'm going to take that zone out of the home zone for now. I don't want anyone trying to automatically repair it. We'll take care of that ourselves later. Inspired surgery. Well, if only we had the means to make use of that inspiration. If we had some bionics, that would be a great timing. Alas, we do not. But look at our larder. This is a good time for us right now. And the insects are back to their regular busybody mining ways. We're going to have to deal with that. We are going to have to thin them out. But we have just finished flak armor research, and that is fantastically good. Now, is that something we make here? I really, really hope it is. Yes. There we go. We can make a flak vest, flak pants, and flak jacket. Now, that is going to be very nice indeed. We can also make some better helmets for our people. I think that is definitely something we want. I'm going to want grenades, though, as well. Okay, we've got a couple of options here. I would like 1 set of frag grenades. And I think we're probably going to want flak pants for everyone here. Now, let's see what is required for this. It requires 30 cloth, 60 steel, and 1 component. That is fine. This requires 20 steel and 80 chem fuel. Not something we have. So, actually, we're going to take the grenades off then for now. I guess, then, we're going to need to look into refining biofuel. Biofuel refining. So, we got chem fuel. Okay, that's the next research project then. But I think that's probably where we're going to wrap things up. I know we didn't get quite as much done in today's episode as I'd hoped. But I feel that we have still made a decent amount of progress. Our crafting room is looking pretty good right now. We've also started to segment and actually design, though it doesn't look like much at the moment, a proper recreation room. And I think that's going to be a big thing for our colonists, honestly. As for the hives, well, the hives are as the hives are. They have wiped out more of themselves than we have at this point. But still, things are going okay. We've got some boom rat meat down there. Sure, I'll go and pick that up if we get a chance, but it's not a high priority. I think the next project for us is really going to be building up this second geotherm, hooking it up so that we've got an actual growing area that's a reasonable size. But that will all be for the next episode. I really do hope you've enjoyed. Please do let me know what you think we should do with our cows, and if you think we should keep them, then name suggestions, as always, will be welcome. But that's going to be it from me. So until next time, and as always, do take care, everyone. And remember, it is entirely possible to live side by side with insects. You just got to be a lot more careful than usual, that's all.